on this computer. We're all set. Okay, I need to find Yorvith. We got more traps in the woods. That's classic.
Some help, finally. I thought I was done for.
What's wrong?
I'm fine, but my friend remains in that damned hospital.
What?
I'm Rupert Brandhuber. I'm a medic from Edda, and I came here with a friend to look for a very rare species of herbs.
These woods aren't the best place for herb baking.
So we were warned, but the temptation was too great. We got as far as the site of the fire. No sign of herbs, but there was something downstairs. Something... What's that? Can you hear it? That's Grindley's dog. Feel that? Something approaches. Help us!
Totally, dude. Isn't it here? They're crazed neckers. They look like little aliens. Okay, so since they are cleaning outside, if you hear vibrating in the sound, let me know so I can turn the mic down a bit. We gotta help. No! Puppers! I love it. Always look on the bright side. Just nature, so good. Hey, Mr. Floyd.
They should not have done it. Rather than those here they were. Oh, the greed.
Oh my god, he set everything on fire. We gotta find the ghosty. Well, clearly we're gonna have to jump down this or something, right? Nope. Through fire. Ah, jeez. Do I have to use a sign? Probably. In the claws of madness. So we need to read these hospital records then. But Muffin, what if I've already found that? What if I've seen that many, many times? Don't ask me why many times. Just let it happen. Oh, it's like we're starting Dark Souls all over again. Okay, well, let's see what these files have to do with anything. Right, medical record of patient number 71. The patient has contracted dysentery. There's no hope for him now. I had him isolated and ordered that prayers be said for him. I also increased the dosages of his herbs. They seem to have some healing properties, but incidentally loosen all tongues. Because it's on easy, Mr. Floyd, and I don't need potions until I get to some bosses. Then it seems the potions are pretty good. So I usually don't mess around with that stuff until I get to bosses. Mostly because I'm playing for the story way more so than the gameplay. Just because RPGs can get very, very grindy. And if I need to collect all of these ingredients for all of these potions, we're gonna be here a while. Wallpaper. Animated wallpaper. I'm not allowed. I can't read this. Well, we'll never know. We just gotta keep going forward.
They needn't have done it. Those here were innocents. And I...
It's true. The abyss is not something you mess around with.
I'm not about to play with fire.
Oh, well, we played with fire.
The facial muscles. It's St. Vitus syndrome. He's dribbling. He's dangerous. Lock him up.
Spooks. No! Okay, cool. We did not just run off the edge.
It's creeping towards you.
Go mess him up! I love the little rats. Hospital Files 1.
Must clean it. To the bone. To the stone. Is it mine? No matter. Clean it.
Okay, patient number 14. The woman manifests strong symptoms of schizophrenia. To avoid marring her beauty, I decided not to employ the standard therapy, the red hot circlet, but instead to increase her herb dosages. As she was prone to having fits of aggression, I have had the patient chained. The picture she has painted on the walls should be analyzed. We need to look! Hey, Mr. Apples, welcome! Oh my god, you're right, Mr. Floyd. He does shoot them like Super Mario. Fireballs. Fireball!
I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine.
That's the drawing.
They deserve to suffer. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine.
I'm assuming this hospital
I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine.
was doing some pretty
Don't come any closer.
pretty creepy things. Oh, look, here's another one.
Go away.
Lee! Leave me be! Away with you!
Control yourself.
It's not my fault. It wasn't me, not me.
What's not your fault?
Fire. Fire everywhere. It wasn't meant to happen. I didn't want that, I swear.
Won't get much out of you until I calm you down. Maybe the fire
Punch
didn't
him.
consume everything. Maybe I can find some medicine. A sedative.
Go away.
Oh no! Sorry to hear the brunch date. Forgot. It happens sometimes, right? Oh! Sedatives! And ghosts! Are the ghosts the sedative?
Damn
That's
it.
the question. Do you not have brunch where you're from, Mr. Floyd? Okay, I think we kicked everything's butts. Hospital Files 2, Patient 15? The eldest of our residents, this patient has been with us longer than any other. Cold water therapy has failed in this case, and there seems to be no promise of improvement. I have had him chained and reduced his food rations to weaken the strength of the illness and limit his self-destructive tendencies. I've begun to employ herbs. Medical notes on patient 15. The patient is persistently delusional. He claims to have been abducted in the wild hunt. Whoa. He recounts fantasies of a world where genocide happened and where unicorns wander human graves. Sometimes his delusions contain elven gardens. Furthermore, the patient claims that when he escaped the Hunt's captivity a year ago, so much time had passed in our world that he saw the graves of his children. That's crazy. Oh, I've heard of...
Don't come any closer!
Oh, medication for Gridley, cool, so we're gonna help him out a bit. I've heard of sunlight parties like that way up north, and I believe it. It gets intense.
Go away!
All right,
What's
calm him
going
down.
on?
Where am I?
Easy. Rupert asked me to find you.
Rupert lives.
Listen, you and your friend. I don't get it yet, but you aren't telling the truth. That's painfully apparent. This place seems to have a very dark past, one you had a hand in. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Great. So now you can tell me the story and don't skip a thing.
Story?
There's always a story, Gridley. Spit it out.
We're former soldiers, fought for Eden during one of the wars with Nilfgaard, times long past. I was Rupert's adjutant in the field hospital that our unit set up in this manor house. We didn't at all mind who lived here. In fact, the inmates were friendly. At the outset, that is. One day our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian. He was desperate to win his freedom and claimed he was part of a detachment that had concealed the booty looted in Eden. We couldn't believe our fortune. Thought the gods had smiled upon us. We'd heard incredible tales of this treasure, questioned any black one we'd captured. It seemed all our efforts would finally be rewarded. We decided to make him talk.
By torturing him?
Our commander wanted to break him on the wheel, but Rupert said he knew a better way. There's a local herb. If you brew and drink it, you can only tell the truth. The commander interrogated the prisoner, drawing a map in the process, and we celebrated. Talked of how we would divide the treasure, and took ever greater liberties with the patients. The priest looking after them began to protest, and one of our boys split his head open.
Nice, Gridley. Keep talking and I just might let you go alive and intact. What happened next?
Once the prisoner revealed where the treasure was hidden, the commander had him quartered in front of the lunatics. They'd shown signs of madness before. When they smelled blood, well, we could not control them. Many we simply had to cut down. I don't even know how the fire broke out.
Any of the patients survive?
A young woman we managed to pull from the burning building. She was nice, quiet, and willing. 2 nights later, she slit our commander's throat, and that was all we saw of her, and of the map, of course. The war was ongoing, and shifting fronts forced us to abandon our search for her soon after.
And here you are, back after many years. Really think you can still find her around here?
Life's not treated me well since then, and Rupert's had it even worse. This is our chance to reverse our fortunes. Fate smiled upon us once. Perhaps by some strange chance it still holds us in favor.
I wouldn't count on that. I think we're dealing with one heavy curse here. And it looks like we need to start by finding that Nilfgaardian's corpse.
Go away!
Let's find the corpse. It's always find the corpse, you know? Oh, he's got a skull! Did you see that? He's got a skull face!
Go away! Leave me be! Away with you!
Nah, man. Look at all this cool stuff we get to sift through. Oh, snap! Place of power.
The floor. It's moving. It's creeping towards me.
Somehow I don't think that's actually happening.
And
Is this where I came? Oh, this is... I just got turned around. Okay, let's do this again.
I beg you, help! Give me some medicine!
There we go. We are back on path.
Away!
Ooh, Hanged Man, drawn in blood. Classic.
A wolf leading wolves.
What do you want, Spectre? Their deaths?
2 of 20 return when none remain. Yet one shall judge them. If he is merciful, he will feed them to the dead. If he is cruel, he will grant them what they came for.
I think
A
that's fair.
prophecy. I should have expected as much.
Bring me their hearts, so I may feast on their cowardice. Bring me their eyes, so I may spit in them before they are forever extinguished.
Is that your offer? Fine. I'll lift this curse one way or another.
Ooh. So what? Oh. The ghost wants revenge. I mean, I think that's pretty darn fair. But let's see. Hospital files. Number 14. The patient's drawings seem to confirm the diagnosis of schizophrenia. The cruelty prevalent in them undoubtedly stems from childhood events. A strong trauma, to be confirmed, coupled with a dominating mother, have warped this poor creature's mind. The patient will receive treatment. I've decided to increase the dosage of herb mixture. In addition to its healing properties, the concoction seems to force patients to reveal the truth about themselves. And the truth sets us free. I guess he wouldn't be able to spit, would he? Poor guy. All he wants is to spit, you know? But sometimes life denies us the little pleasures.
The floor. It's moving. It's creeping towards me.
So we need to go back so we can get Gridley.
I met the Nilfgaardian's ghost. Let's find your comrade.
Gridley, you live. What happened down there?
I found the ghost of the Emperor's soldier.
You're the Witcher. Get rid of it.
Oh, I mean, they did some terrible things, but it was wartime. And I don't want to punish the ghost, because he went through some stuff, right? They took, I mean, let's punish him. Let's punish him. They did bad things.
I already have. Come on, let me show you something.
Let's lift this curse.
Who do I see? Remember me? Corpseman. Remember how I was torn apart bit by bit? Remember what you did with the people of this house?
You deceived us!
Crimes require punishment, and only retribution can lift the curse. I leave them to you.
Have fun, buddy.
I need you no more. Let the feast begin, boys!
Dude, I can build this Witcher however I want. And if I don't want him to be entirely neutral, he's not gonna be neutral. He's gonna get as involved as he wants. Alright, let's loot their corpses now. Perfect. Sweet, and the curse is lifted. Can I climb? I can climb. Oh, sweet! And thus we hit the exit. Ish. Not this way. Maybe this way. Eventually. Ooh, yes. Okay. Perchance. Oh, there. No, that was a gate. That was not a ladder. Looked like a ladder. Oh, and this is where we jumped in. watch the map here. It'll probably lead me out. Probably. Here we go. Back to the woods I go. Time to go to Yorvith. Exactly. Destroyers of dreams can't be neutral. They must choose the path of most destruction. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Elven Ruins. They're around here somewhere. Oh, we're by the waterfall. Ah, poop. Let's see. Oh, cool. Also, I need to give that note to Yorvith from the Madame. How is that madness? Sports come and go. Tides change, tides ebb and flow. It's just, you know, a natural back and forth of things.
Yorvith awaits you.
Yorvith does await me. Oh, that's not Yorvith. You're not Yorvith.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Edirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Edirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
There was a massacre in Flotsam. The streets run red with your brethren's blood.
I know. That's why I need your help.
You want me to murder humans at your side?
I wish death upon every one of those Dwan. But that's not the point. Upper Edirn is our goal.
Why Upper Edirn?
The Pontar Valley is a juicy piece of meat beset by hounds.
The Scoia'tael bite hardest.
It's our land. Our forefathers' land. I'm no bandit, Gwynblade. I lead a great army.
Ooh. Ooh.
You said you're going to Vergen.
True.
Why go to a dwarven town?
Henselt and his army have pitched camp on the right riverbank. The Virgin and a sorceress gather reinforcements to defend Edirn.
Which sorceress?
Philippa Eilhart.
What's a Redanian sorceress doing in Edirn?
Only she can reveal that.
And you plan to be king? King Yorvith I?
King Yorvith the
I've
First.
already told you. I know the head the crown would fit. We merely have to place
Someone
it
in the
there.
east, but I need to know who
Whose
this
head is
eastern
it?
person is.
One who believes in integrity, honesty, and honor. A person who won't sell out to Nilfgaard for a few florins. A woman named Saskia.
Is she your fiancée?
Don't mock me, Gwynblade.
It sounds like she's more important to you, not just a woman whose head would fit the crown.
You'll understand once you meet her. Soon the whole world will hear of the Virgin of Edirn. A woman blessed with extraordinary courage.
Has she proven her courage, or is that just talk?
She defeated a dragon.
I want to defeat a dragon. So does that mean if I defeat a dragon, I myself can be called the Virgin of Rivia and be made king? Because I will kill a dragon.
It sounds like you want to establish an elven state.
There is already an elven state. Dol Blathana.
Francesca Findabair rules there.
Rules. She merely carries out Nilfgaardian orders. We want a truly free state, where an elf could visit a human inn. A land where humans could enter the forest without fear.
Dota 2 is it's its own beast. It's its own beast, and to each their own.
What does the leader of an army expect of me?
That you accompany me to Edirn. Perhaps you'll find your sorceress there.
Carrots are those orange
You'll certainly
vegetables
find someone
you
who
find
will
in the
soon
ground.
change the balance of
They,
power in
they're
the
high
north.
in beta carotene, And they're actually pretty delicious. You can cook them, you can eat them cold. Rabbits like them. Actually, rabbits, I learned this. My sister has a rabbit, and they don't actually eat the carrot of the carrot. They eat the green leaves of the carrot. So when we worked in a grocery store, she would collect the tops of the carrots and bring those home to feed her rabbit. We're like, beta carotene. Oh, we're dropping it.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help us.
Oh, well, since I'm not on a timer, I will be right back. One moment. Alright, here we go. Need a cart for all these mics. You'll be dropping so you can carry them to the next definition. Redrop the microphones. You know, who needs to keep buying new microphones? We just keep dropping the same ones. Although that's the question. When you drop a mic, is it a new mic from another that's been dropped?
I need to know more before I decide.
No, Vatgern. You helped me with Letho. That's the sole reason we're speaking.
Morning,
We may
Cal.
both be pursuing the same son of a bitch, but I haven't forgotten the company you arrived in. Make your choice now. I'll let you go if you refuse. I couldn't do that later.
I need to do something first.
I can help, but I need to take care of something first.
Be quick. I shall wait.
Okay, so he wants that. We've met Yorvith. Now we need to go meet Burnin' Roach. We'll talk to both of them. Figure out what's going on. Figure out who I want to help. Oh. Oh, no way! It leads us straight back into the sex room. Good. It's the best kind of room.
Yorvith awaits you, Dwan.
Yeah. My name isn't Dwan. It's Geralt. The Virgin of Rivia. Also, unless this Eastern Virgin lady is like Queen Elizabeth, I'm not putting her on the throne. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Cool, well, thanks for stopping by, Mr. Floyd. And enjoy your food. Oh, jeez. Wrong way. I need to sheathe my sword. Consider it sheathed.
Who'd have thought?
Who are these new people? Is that
Vernon's
a kitty?
waiting inside.
It's a kitty.
Roach, things have gotten a little more complicated.
What the fuck were you doing with the Scoia'tael? You gave Yorvith a sword.
You followed me?
I've got others who do that for me, Geralt. Ves, to be exact.
Yorvith knows a lot about the Kingslayer, and they no longer see eye to eye. He could lead us to him.
The only journey I'll make with Yorvith in tow is to the scaffold in Vizima's marketplace.
The Kingslayer fled to Vergen in Edirn. He forced Triss to teleport them both.
Damn, he's made a mockery of us. If that's how he wants to play, I'll make him regret it.
Ooh.
Flotsam's ablaze. How did it start?
When Ves reported you'd met with Yorvith, I ordered Laredo to provide us with backup. The incompetent oafs were supposed to wait for a signal, but the crossbowmen were twitchy. We surprised them, but Yorvith, the Scoia'tael, gave us hell. We barely escaped alive. Many of my men are wounded, but Laredo's people... When news that elves massacred a dozen soldiers hit the trading post, 2 of the soldiers' fathers decided to take it out on an elven girl. You can imagine what happened next.
Nothing good. I'm gonna go with that. Still with the blue. I mean, maybe we'll get a different shirt as it goes on. Maybe I'll just take off the shirt.
I heard you have news for me.
Laredo has a deal with Kedwin. That merchant living in his house is Henselt's agent.
And now it is
For
no
a pouch
longer
of gold, the
dandelion.
good commandant
It
promised
is
to
muffin
support
pickle.
Kedweni troops in the event of a conflict.
So what now?
I want that spy, to squeeze him for information. And I've sentenced Commandant Laredo to death.
Roach, we have to sail. We need to get to Edirn.
I'm not leaving until I deal with Laredo. The spy may know something about the Kingslayers. I wouldn't be surprised if Henselt of Kedwin was behind all this.
Henselt?
I'll be back later.
Damn it, Geralt, it's not a date. You can't keep putting it off.
Did you want a date, Roach? Well, now I need to decide who do we go with. Oh man, so let's read over this, I guess. The shirt will last until the next drunken binge, yes! Alright, Roach, have I mentioned that Geralt is not good at taking decisions? He's all about lunging forward without a thought, not minding the dangers, not caring for the consequences. In truth, he's unequaled at that. He is thoughtful, though, however, to consult his friends in the most important cases. After the Kingslayer's escape, we had a serious talk, and though the final decision was his, I think I managed to explain a few things to him. To find Triss, we have to find either Roach or Yorvith for help. Helping one excludes the other. Oh, jeez. I mean, Roach let us out of the dungeon. Yorvith, he's a cool dude. And I mean, the people in town, and why was Roach following me? That's what I want to know.
Is your hatred towards the Scoia'tael some sort of revenge?
You don't know me, Geralt. Human or non-human, it makes no difference to me. We were chosen to fight the Scoia'tael, and that's the mission we pursue. To me, the Scoia'tael are but bandits hiding out in the woods. If there were humans among them, I'd kill them in a flash just the same.
I need to... You know what? We sided with the humans in the last one. Let's side with the Scoia'tael in this one. See what happens. Because I
Vernon's
honestly
waiting
like
inside.
Yorvith a lot more than I like Roach. Because Roach was the one that ruined that meetup. If he hadn't have shown up and his twitchy finger dudes hadn't have done the thing, the fight would have gone a lot better. Wait, so you choose Triss over Roach? But there's some eternal
Take
love
care
going
of
on.
yourself.
The spray's going on the window. Let me know if it gets weirdly loud. Oh, there we go. Roaches are for heals. I like it. The one time we've ever gotten a roach in the house, we let our cat deal with it. And the kitty ripped off the poor roach's
Yorvith
little butt.
awaits you.
So
Dwan.
he is now in Roach Valhalla, missing his rear.
Have you considered my proposal?
I have, dude.
Count me in. We'll get Letho together.
Excellent. We've no time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not grandiose. You're mad.
My mother claimed likewise.
The time of man has come to an end. Quest failed. Quest failed. It's almost like I didn't want to run around looking for those holes to close. Almost like I didn't want to spend my time doing that. Roaches, bugs are on the list of the reason. Amen, right? Where we live in the frozen north. There are so few bugs here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember how big those roaches were in Florida. Those things, oh God. And Mom was a trooper. She was a murderer of bugs. She was not scared of roaches in the least. She would crush them underneath her bare feet. She was a mad woman. No roach was allowed in our house. The point of having two eyes is the depth perception. That's a good... I mean, maybe there's a little bit, right? A little bit going on, because you can still kind of sense depth with just one eye. Daughter of Roach Destroyer. There we go. You assume your parents' names. And since their first child was not a boy, I had to work hard to do something worthy of assuming
At last.
the name.
The trading post is in turmoil. You sure this is a good idea?
We'll not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the trading post.
So we're benefiting from the massacre?
Not the way I'd put it, but yes.
Right.
Ooh, let's do a trick. Let's do a trick. We're gonna suggest a trick. Last names are supposed to be our trade. I think for most of it, right? I think mine, Ashton, means way back there was an English town full of ash trees or something. That's all I've gotten so far.
The harbor could still be dangerous.
What did you expect, a tea party?
It's not that. We should trick them, as we did Letho.
We can't expect any support in the harbor.
But most of the guards are at the trading post. There's only a handful to deal with on the barge.
Fine. They'll be dead before they can reach for their swords.
Then we can signal the others.
None will get away this time. All right, let's do it your way.
Yeah!
Skoyatal, Evelian! Vryed!
Vryed!
Follow me!
This game, they do a great job with the fake language. It sounds pretty real. Wouldn't choose... You wouldn't choose your weapon as a bow, but we're dealing with an elf and elves. I don't know, man. They're so old. I don't ever try to understand elves anymore.
This is the place.
We have to get past the gate.
Piece of Lembas.
What?
Nothing, Dwan. Lead.
Yes, and is such a great game. Wait, me? Oh, we have to lead him again. He loves to pretend to be roped up. Rope-a-dope!
Halt! Who goes there?
The Witcher. I've captured an elf.
Some catch! That's Yorvith! Loredo'll piss himself with joy!
He ordered me to take him to the barge.
Ha! We're about to sink that heap.
Right here?
What? And foul the water? No. We'll drown them down river.
Let's go.
Well, Laredo's a bad dude.
Yorvith's been caught. Close the gates tight. I don't want a flea slipping through.
Elves!
Want to hear something funny, Gwynblade?
What?
I made life for these Dwan a living hell, yet I've never
It's
been here
Yorvith!
before.
Now that you see the hell you helped to create, what do you make of it?
They see me for the first time
Well
as well.
done, Witcher!
Yet I sense not a hint of remorse.
Should there be any?
I suppose not. They wish to watch me die, and I wish to watch them die. It's the way of things in this world. The other side of the coin. A concept devised by philosophers in Oxford.
It
Oi,
still works.
Where are you taking that elf?
It's Yorvith. Loredo ordered me to put him on the prison barge.
Fuck me, Yorvith himself. The son of a bitch shot me brother. Mind if I settle the score a little?
No, man.
Stand aside. There's no time for that.
Why not?
I have orders to take him to the barge.
What are you then? An elf lover?
Yes.
Loredo said I'm to pass, undisturbed.
Just use a simple Jedi mind trick.
Whatever. Forget it.
You don't like enjoying slow narrative walks? But Crocodile Dundee I have not
Did you see
seen in
that
a
little
long
Dwan
time. I did
whore?
like it when I was
I
younger,
like
though.
his kind best. Killing them is like pulling weeds. Strangely relaxing.
A simple thank you would do.
Killing the horse?
Oh, my manners. Consider yourself my hero.
And where might you be going?
I'm taking Yorvith to the barge. Loredo's orders.
Oh, all right then.
I like to look, my swords aren't in the sheaths. The sheaths are bouncing around, but you can clearly see the swords staying in place. I don't know what he shoved the swords into, but they're good. Prison barge.
I'll take those on the left. You go right.
Let's hope the guard right here didn't hear what we just said. Into the river with you. Brothers in arms. Boop, 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 boop.
I'll beat the shit out of you!
Yeah? Well, what if I already took a dump? There's nothing left to give, buddy.
Don't be gullible.
Take some fire to the face. Ooh, this guy. His clown pants. He always wanted to join the circus. That's a good question. Why would you take a dump? That's a good question. I don't know.
I knew you'd partner with those hate-mongers, mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive!
We sail. Our women are prepared to die.
Dude! What?
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
Do it, Geralt! You're gonna be a terrible leader, man.
Pleasant one.
See, I'm a good person. I care about everybody regardless of who they are.
No!
Commandant Laredo's gone mad.
Burning them alive.
Blow it!
You
The
fight
butcher's
like
in
a
the right.
woman!
Of course I'm gonna save these. They're innocent people! I like his name is Quickie. Can I not get in?
No!
How do I get in? I need to save these women. There we go. Dumpertunity. Gotta put our sword away. Oh, they seem to be okay. Come on,
Where's
girls.
Laredo?
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us!
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Make a better leader for your women than you will, buddy. Get out! I'm a sucker for pretty boobs.
Laredo escaped.
He'll not live long. If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
That's what you're
Help me
supposed
find
to
the
do.
Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, to Vergen. Prepare to set sail!
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that. I wanted him to know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
I let him. I don't don't know if that makes you a sucker. I think it makes you a man. Oh, we get to see the flashback of when him and Roach met. They both are vying for my affections. Little did I know, this is the most intense dating simulator ever.
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the Special Forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va fail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you.
Roach,
Unfurl the mainsail!
you need to calm down, buddy. Are those people dancing on the ship? Are they women? Are they men? Sexy dancers to keep the ship safe?
This is just the beginning. But you chose the right side, and I'm pleased.
Wish I could be so sure.
You don't like Yorveth? Oh, it's the skulls! The Dance of Death! Is it the Danse Macabre?
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the Monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Yorveth and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful. That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
They gave Dandelion a lot more character in this one. Chapter 2! Mist.
"3,000 men, burnt to ashes in minutes."
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince.
Oh, this is the
Concentrate
chick!
on King Henselt. Jorpin Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince. They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Dyffny.
By the good deity Creve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
But she's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon devour your heritage.
That's what I want she-demons to do. Devour it all up.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join.
Stennis?
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Fellet to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Ferret, now Stennis is here.
I like that the door.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
Oh! Greater forces have crumbled.
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Edirn? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Edirn, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
You should say,
Try me.
Say that to yourself, old
I'm
man.
tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
Yes! Have mercy. Oh my god, I am not backing down to this dude. If history has taught me anything, and you know you have an army that can beat them, you don't back down.
Withdraw your forces across the Pontar, and for all time, relinquish any claims to Upper Edirn.
Whoa, hold there! I don't believe you understood my query. What will I get out of it?
Nothing.
Peace.
You mock me? You think this is a game? You just talked yourself into a war, you little shit.
Don't threaten me. We came here to speak.
Enough of your prattle! Draw your sword!
Alright, dude.
Saskia.
I'm ready. Care to dance, Your Majesty?
Even, wait, oh, it's the sorceress! Oh, she left! Oh, the curtain! Gustav, coming in to save his king. Sorry, Gustav.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr, and Militale!
He lost his eye. Someone's upset. No, my priest, who didn't like the crazy woman. Okay, now I need vengeance. Thought I cut your face. Is it gonna be like the next Star Wars movie where they move the scars? Oh my god, a blood sacrifice has awoken an ancient relic. I love this. The irony. I like the one player though. Hey, mistaken welcome. Oh, snap.
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia!
Those are
And
some
of the best company to boot.
good milk.
Yarpin Zigrin.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
I don't remember you, but I'll give you a hug.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
We're gonna teach him how to be a bit more human.
Wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Stennis,
Yeah.
went off to parley with
Penis,
Hansel.
Stennis, they
He and the boys
rhyme.
are waiting in case something goes wrong.
Uh-oh. My necklace is going all kinds of
Sun's
crazy.
gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt.
Oh, we got whispers. Hey, Kill, welcome.
Saskia!
Take that.
Get Saskia! She must not die!
But Saskia's a fighter. Boom! So we have somebody who's not an elf fan in here. Oh, what? Oh, a Draugr!
Raise your
I've seen these in a long time. Since the first Witcher, right? Or did I make that up? If The Witcher 2 has taught us anything, the dwarves do like talking about genitalia. Specifically male genitalia. My kind of people. It's an owl? Is it Archimedes from that old stop-motion Greek myth movie?
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
Oh!
Elrond's blood. Wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me! Shut up, one.
Oh my god, it's an owl with laser beams! With frickin' lasers! That shoot out of her frickin' head! We didn't even have to wait for the third one for that. I mean, it looks like Hedwig. Boobo! Who is this? I'm excited to see the witch lady. Hold on. There's a witch lady. Oh, she's dead already? Wait, no, now I'm out of it. Wait, I'm dead. This is my first death in here, I think. When I didn't fall off something. No, I died fighting the big monster. Oh dear, let's see where this save is. This could be really bad or really good.
Saskia! Get Saskia!
Cool. So it's not going to be a crazy start. All right, I will be right back. Race war, waifu wars? Right? Just don't even. Everyone has their preference. No need to hate. Waifu wars are especially bloody. But it's so weird because there are so many waifus out there. Everyone gets a waifu. Even girls get waifus. Alright, one moment. Okay, I'm back. Wait, you get a waifu? I did! Everybody's got a waifu! Everybody gets a waifu! Just say what waifu you want, you know? And boom! We'll throw her up on screen! Not today, maybe at the end, but...
Damn monsters!
I've heard Persona is pretty intense with that. Because don't you get to choose who you romance? I mean, like so many RPGs. But I hear the caliber of ladies you can choose in Persona are pretty good. And I mean, it's the anime chicks. The anime girls are scientifically designed to touch all of the right heartstrings. Same with the boys. You can choose all of them and face the consequences. Alright, where's the owl? Oh, that's right, we gotta defeat these two. Oh, I was doing the mistake of fighting outside of the protective bubble. That's what it was. Get out of the fire! Alright, well I'm just gonna back off because I'm not gonna fight in that. That's silly. I've seen clips from Persona and I see it on message boards all the time, but I haven't played it. Alright, let's skip that.
An owl!
We'll F5 this.
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
My Elrond's blood. Wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Mardeep, help me!
Shut up, Dwan.
Oh Oh, so I do die out here. Oh, and of course I said I won't leave
Wonder
the owl.
how many more will turn up.
And I leave the owl. You know what? Do I even need to fight these bad guys? Because the owl's basically decimating everything with her sick laser vision. I'm just gonna chill. Right? And I know it's a sorceress's familiar, I guess, but jeez Louise. Popping them like bubble wrap. Oh, they're wraiths! Okay, well they hold her up. So if we stop the wraiths, then we can get the owl free. Oh, they teleport! There we go. Come on, OP. I did it! I did it! I killed something! We're good. Taronda, pre-owl. You wouldn't be wrong. I like Witcher's Day Off, you know? This is how you do it. I'm just gonna stand here. This is pretty chill. Like that, look. Oh, she's kind of grumpy too.
Damn monsters.
Yeah. So annoying. Oh, look at all the people who just appeared. Or disappeared. Give me my owl back. This isn't Harry Potter. There we go. You're a wizard, Geralt. Yeah, there's one she missed. I can't tell if there's an actual battle going on or if the graphics just can't keep the battle going.
Guess they'll never learn.
Give me my owl. Oh, there's a meteor too. What the nuts? This is GGZ, you know, whatever. The owl's gonna write LOL carried you.
The fog's thinning. Not far now.
did they do with that tablet? The haunted house scare experience. Oh, what the nuts? Not again! This is at least the 5th meteor. Omen of death.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Marigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths.
Should.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Yeah, cut off a dwarf's beard. That's it.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks, I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back, to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
But yes, there is this rogue elf group known as the Scoia'tael, and they are commonly referred to as the squirrels in this world. But they're basically non-humans. They're a non-human extremist group. Ooh, look at this! Is this the inn? This is awesome. Right, closure of the mines. Baltimore considered dead. Happy Queen contract. Look at this graffiti. I mean, that's right. That's exactly right, Muffin. Let's feminize it. We'll just add an A to the end. Hey, Alf, welcome!
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Now we get to feel
I heard
reverse
human
discrimination.
women don't sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
We're not accepted by the non-humans, and we're not accepted by the humans.
Stop stroking him and rough him up!
Fight Club, everybody! Oh, and Philip! Oh, gotcha! No, we were just saying Philip is fine. But when you go with Philippa, Muffin was saying that Philippa is... I don't have to agree, it's not the best female name. There are prettier female names. So I get an entire room to myself? Oh, this is nice.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else? Thanks, Scalen.
Yeah! Sick! Store or collect items, nice! Okay, so there's that. Let me meditate really quickly. I've got 5 talent points. This is important. Let's see, we've mutated that. Let's see what goes on with the signs over here. Ard sign. Axie. Where's Igni? Fatal attraction. Now, do I need to update this for my conversations with people? That's the question. Then we've got alchemy. I don't care about alchemy. Not in the least. No longer take damage backstab. Okay. Damage reduction. That's pretty nice. I would take damage reduction. This sword damage. Deal damage to many opponents. Yes. Let's get that to 100%. Vitality, that's doing all right. But let's go into the signs a bit. Okay, the signs are pretty cool. So sign damage plus 5. So that would increase my fire. Let's go ahead and get that up full. And I get +1 to vigor. Actually, I don't need to meditate. I forget about that. But you know what I do need? Some Fight Club. I was the best in my town before it got burned up.
Don't be afraid of him!
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it'll never sleep in the doghouse again. But that's not for me to judge. The point is, you can make good coin on fistfights. To give it a go.
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins. If you want to fight, put down some coin.
You better
Up to
believe
the
it.
next fight, or are you just going to stand there and go?
Dude, I'm gonna... Yeah, fight!
A worthy contender, please.
For starters, you'll fight a novice. Stand and fight, but first, show me your coin.
No, not that coin! Geralt! Oh my god, Geralt, please put it away.
In that case, betting is now open.
Fight Club!
Slug him between the eyes. Bite his balls.
Absolutely! I will bite his balls!
Finally, an end to the flailing and
hard.
someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours.
Just gonna bite him.
You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings.
That's what you do in fist fights, right? Yeah, let's keep fighting.
A worthy contender, please.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes. The higher the stakes.
The dude yelled bite his balls! I can't deny the public. If you guys yell bite his balls, I'm gonna bite his balls. You know, it's all about pleasing the crowd.
In that case, betting is now open.
Ding, 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 ding!
Don't be afraid of him. Slug him between the eyes.
Slug in between the eyes, okay. Right between the eyes, we did it!
That was a sight for sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
A worthy contender, please.
Excellent. This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse.
Knackered him.
The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career makes many a nobleman green with envy. Place your bets. Hurry, before it's too late.
We're gonna get 60. And then we're
In
gonna
that
give it all
case,
to the horse.
betting is now open.
Just kidding, Triss. I want Triss.
Slug him between the eyes.
Don't be afraid of him!
Champion! Champion!
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. A wonderful show of strength, precision, and agility. Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
Nobody!
You couldn't be more wrong.
Sir Silgrat?
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
Oh, I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare. I challenge you, Witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old serf.
Let's do it! Slap him in the face!
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what
Show
you're
me
made
what
of.
you got.
Stand and fight.
I'm already standing and fighting. Okay.
Slug him between the eyes! Bite his balls!
See? Bite his balls! Right? His handle isn't catchy.
You won. Finish me off.
Kill him?
I'm no murderer. Besides, it was only a fist fight.
Hey, Squinty,
I'd
welcome!
rather have died at your hands.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined, my honor gone.
Then you shouldn't have fought me,
thrashed
buddy.
you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Then I guess I'll kill you later.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher. Fighting you is an honor. Let's tend to the pool.
Oh, they have a pool?
Stroking him and rough him up.
Commit Sudoku. Is there arm wrestling?
Witcher, who's he?
He travels the lands,
They're
killing
flexing?
monsters for
I can see that your arm's itching.
Let's do it. This one's a little less easy, so I don't like to bet much gold on it.
Things this world has to be.
Just because I generally lose a few of them.
No man can
I'm
match a
Trace.
dwarf at arm wrestling. Save maybe a witcher. Take your gold. That's well deserved.
Should be.
You know, I look at that Witcher and see something unusual.
Fancy taking on a dwarf?
Oh, I've taken on so many. You know what? Let's do 10. 11.
He's one who can change the fate of kingdoms.
Very true. Sets my teeth on edge.
You're tough as my Hackerman steel. The prize money is yours.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
You want to talk to me about it?
Damn!
Hello?
What's with everyone being so nice?
Lots going on around here.
Aye. We've got a virgin dragon slayer. Squirrels dazzled with her. Politicking peasants, witches and a witcher. And onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
I've heard of you.
He's Barnabas the Grumbler. All he does is grumble about things. Barnabas the Grumbler. That's quite the role he fills in this society. But you're the town grumbler. We expect you to sit here in the bar and grumble about how upsetting things are nowadays in comparison to the last time, the olden days, and all that stuff. Okay, let's see what kind of quests I've got going on. We've got to go to the War Council. There's a Harpy contract, score to settle. He'll probably try and kill me. I'll let him come to me and then I'll kill him. Letho is somewhere. Prelude to War. One-on-one. Bergen. Cool, well I guess we go to the War Council. This is a cool little town. Oh, we gotta go up. Oh, it's one of those multi-tiered towns. This will be fun. But I guess it's a dwarf town in and of itself. I mean, look at all the rock work.
To consider. Yorvith's not just... So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
Huh. But there's something blue. I spy with my little eye.
That's a
Haldor
witcher, not a
Halderson.
human.
White wolf.
So, no snaps.
Igor Vivaldi.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do
He was in
happen.
the first game.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you.
Oh, at least a
I'm an
Vivaldi.
employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
I could use a loan about now.
What?
Sure thing.
No.
However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions.
I don't need a loan.
Will that do you?
I don't need a loan. I'm doing pretty darn well. Here we go. I think I found it. Huh. Those are pretty cool. The Castle of the Three Fathers. I only had one father. Sure enough, it's pretty much just a dwarven town. Oh, cool, they've got writing up here too. Ooh. Look at that lady. She's buxom. Oh, and she's here too. The dwarves like 'em big, thick.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an
love
old
blood
and
curses.
powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. but I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that
Totally
one.
did.
Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pugh. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
Yeah, it's
A 5,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
how you use
My
it,
lords.
not the size.
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are
setting up for
few,
the
they are
elf.
many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Something about the pretty lights. Ooh. Damn. Magical entrance. He's got the weird music playing in the background.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Oh, he's got a crush
Bloody
on
hell.
Yorvith.
Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
I like this potential future ruler. I think I'll fight for her to get the throne. She seems legit. She's a warrior queen. You gotta love warrior queens. No, it's poison! Saskia? So now we need to find out who poisoned her drink.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Right? The with a smile, it was strangely endearing.
She ceased casting spells.
Oh god, look at his... It's wagging all over the place. She'll live.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking.
It was the butler!
I've slowed
no,
her life
it's always the
functions as far
butler!
as possible.
She
Her
was
condition
leaving
is
all of her
stable.
money to her cats. Her elven cats.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
Terrible.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
Anybody, go to IMDb right now. We need to know if Tim Curry. I haven't heard him, but there's a chance it's a character we haven't seen yet. We'll find this culprit. That's fantastic kill.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
No!
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
He did! Okay, so Tim Curry was in Dragon Age Elf. Yes, he was. You're absolutely right. And this one I'll always remember because I chose to do the human noble course, right? And I had my family and my pet dog. It was wonderful. And then there was a servant to, what's his face? The main bad guy who betrayed the king on the field of battle, and he was the one voiced by Tim Curry. So the entire game of Dragon Age was basically me questing to avenge my family by killing Tim Curry. It was amazing. She's getting the Nicolas Cage rock treatment. Is she the prom queen? There's a lot of Carrie stuff in here. We have to give up the Rose of Remembrance?
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power.
Ungodly,
a water
you
or
say?
air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the
Lord of the
source.
Rings universe?
Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
Confirmed!
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Do it, man. But don't get poisoned yourself. Too meta, too fast. Right?
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
If we don't have that owl, that's it. Nuts. Did I just take all that stuff? I need to sell some things. Oh, but we leveled! Let's just sit in the middle of the street here and let's level. Oh, 1 talent. Ah, these are less fun. But we've got that leveled up. Let's do sword damage to 15. There we go. Okay, we've got some quests. We have to find a genie. They're gonna have a genie! Oh my goodness. Let's see, Zoltan, we can talk to him about that. Hunting magic, royal blood. Oh, Henselt and Stennis. We've got to find Triss. Wait, unhealthy arousal, however, was out of the question in that case? Oh! Further reading will tell you that Geralt accomplished a lot in Eredin. He fought wars, killed monsters, obstructed kings, and caused unhealthy arousal in sorceresses. You have to keep in mind, however, that his priority was finding Triss. Sorceresses, as all other women do, keep in packs. Thus, in his search, we have to head for Philippa's house. Okay, cool. Matter of life and death. Got score to settle. That'll probably happen later. I want to find Triss. It might be Robin Williams' genie. I don't know.
Don't let her die, Vatkin.
What's this?
Markarth. I don't know if I've ever been to Markarth. Was it a dwarven town?
Catching flies to rain.
You should absolutely pretend to be shocked. This is the first time you've heard of anything like arousal or whatever. Oh, shit. Boners. Boners for days. I get stressed. What? Shut up.
What is it, Witcher?
Boners.
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A leash?
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Yeah, right, Mr. Apples.
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
No, I'm not. I don't know. Triss is gonna be the one to remove the tattoo. Straight to the point, Geralt. Mm-hmm. You tap it, you mana tap it. That you and Kael'thas both love mana tapping things.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild.
Bundles!
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True.
Real.
The phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
But they're so pretty. Tap my power, what the kids are calling it these days? Yes, and we have video games to thank for this language that's going through everything.
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No. Why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
I like this city of Vengerberg. I hope we get to go there through the course of this game.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwen hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Well, we know they want peace.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her.
Got
you
her
were close to her.
Panties?
Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky.
I don't know what
This
they're
could
into.
be a lead.
I'm making this up as I go.
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Is it the grumpy one?
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
The grumbler, the town grumbler? No, we're not done
You
talking.
wanted to discuss something.
Yes. What curse?
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see
There
him.
we go. All right,
You
tell
wanted
me
to
what
discuss
else.
something.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
The sky is blue. Oh, what did happen here 3 years ago? Don't Google Monster Girl Quest. But mistaken. Now I have to, right?
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Bing! Oh, bing. Alright, let's see.
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevezig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Cheap knockoff.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
Yeah, seriously.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
Huh. I'll look for those artifacts. Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
So
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into Draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a Draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I love
I'd
the
prefer
symbols of
courage
hatred
and
and
faith.
death.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area. I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Sick! Well, I mean, it's like any RPG, right? You get the main quest. It seems like you need to hurry, but really, we could spend 50 years running around here. And nothing will happen until I pull that one special
I had a
trigger.
dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive.
Alright, we gotta go back to the inn. I've gotta find out where Triss is. What is this?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt hut are not our enemies. So says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Oh no, ship admin late. Yeah, Mass Effect does kind of have those tricks. Thanks,
What's
Mass
going on?
Effect.
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Gruesome's too vague, buddy. What did they look like?
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin.
Dude, I am
We're
dedicated
losing
to Triss.
good men.
I'll see what I can do.
dedicated to Triss. But yeah, I lucked out with 2 because I didn't dally too long. I know exactly what part you're talking about.
The woman who fell from the
What's going on?
Get out! Come on! Told that story 1,000 times.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
Why not? Yes, mistaken. Mass Effect 2, I think, is probably, in my personal opinion, the best game of the series. From start to finish, it was amazing. But of course, I had played the first one, fallen in love with Garrus, but he wasn't romanceable. So for the fact that he was romanceable in 2, even better. Even better. It made 1. I love Garrus. He was written, and I mean Tali, right? Garrus and Tali were perfectly crafted. I'm convinced they were scientists working on crafting the perfect partners. It was just so good. But aside from the romance stuff, throw the romance stuff out the window. Mass Effect 2 is an incredible game. It really is. If you don't play any of the other Mass Effects, play 2. Garrus? I love Garrus. Such a crush on Garrus. It's amazing. My husband do. My alien husband do. You skipped 1 when you got too frustrated. Yeah, Kyle had to ride my butt to get me through 1 because the Citadel beginning was so boring. It was so boring. But he kept on me and he was like, Kristen, just keep playing, all right? And so I did. And the ending to 1. Whoa. That's probably one of my favorite endings to any video game I've ever played, was the ending to Mass Effect 1. ME2 is amazing, right? And even the intro, you get all those goosebumps and stuff. Oh, it's so good. Wait, yeah, but I mean, the Garrus is Tali, Tali is Garrus, right? But for the opposing genders. Yeah, but I mean, but you got your guys, right? Who like girls, so it makes sense that Garrus wouldn't be the end-all be-all. Like Tali, I didn't find her romantically interesting in the least, but she was awesome to bring on fights, and she was hilarious. And then in 3 with her emergency induction port, Tali was great. You're fighting a plant and zombies with an AoE, and then people kept running in melee and dying. Yeah. I assume everybody's gender. Everybody. Even my own. It's fair assumptions going around. There we go. Love Tali, Garrett. And he was such a bro. He really was. Oh, they wrote those characters so well. Sure. You know what? I'm a rich man.
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
Such a fine liquor.
Just
and
right
my
up there.
ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Just
Speak.
shoving it up there.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush.
That's why
So I'm
I
walking
assume
and
I'm a
suddenly there's
big
a
buff
flash,
man.
a crack.
Because
I'm thinking
you can't
a
see.
storm's coming, but nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes, with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
Sounds just like your old lady.
I love this
Shut
guy.
your mouth.
Oh, and then a mom joke.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully, ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack.
Wait,
and
poo
returned
is
to the gully.
uglier after you eat blueberries?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
I haven't had blueberries in a long time, so I guess that's true. I don't know. Okay, let's see. So we got that. Let's talk to Alderman. We need Henselt or Stennis. Might just be a dwarf thing, fair enough. Maybe they're not supposed to eat blueberries, but they do it anyway. And it's just, you know, it's like somebody who has lactose intolerance and they drink a thing of milk. It's not. They shouldn't have done that. Godspeed. May you survive for another day.
So, you thought it over?
We got some more chickens. Well, after you eat blueberries, they become poo berries. I think that's true. Right, dude, I need your blood.
Pray tell, what compels you to disturb the Prince of Edern, Witcher?
I have a few questions.
And you believe I should answer them instead of setting my dogs on you?
I think your Royal Highness has enough foes. Here, abroad, in Vengerberg.
The intricacies of succession are not something I wish to discuss with an itinerant monster slayer.
We actually don't. The only time we stream together is Saturdays with Team League, but that's not just the two of us. We've done the occasional stream together, but the way it works right now, it just doesn't work out because of the space in the main recording studio. Maybe in the future that'll change as we kind of change what the space is and what the room is, but that would be fun. I won't lie, that would be hilarious.
I'm trying to figure out where this fog came from. What exactly happened
You
here
need
3
the
years
super
ago?
secret password for that
Henselt's
one.
mages committed mass murder. A dark day for the knighthood and all people of honor. But it was honor that allowed us to survive. There was no defeat, no victory. Honor stood against wickedness, virtue against black magic.
You took part in that battle?
My father stayed in the capital. He was to defend Vengerberg. I took to the field. I wanted to stop Henselt before he crossed the Pontar, but I was too late. So I decided to await him at Vergen. Henselt's army was exhausted. We would have triumphed if not for that heinous act. Henselt had mages with him, and they cast a treacherous spell on the entire battlefield. A fiery rain fell from the heavens. Destructive, murderous embers which brought the battle to an end. I gathered the few survivors and withdrew deep into the country. The soldiers were terrified, but Henselt showed no desire to pursue.
Only a master mage could have cast such a powerful spell, and I suspect he could not have accomplished it alone.
I remember Sabrina Glevissig. Through the flames I saw her observing the carnage from her mount, dressed in a hunting suit. Straight-backed, dispassionate.
Sabrina. If I remember correctly, she's Henselt's advisor.
Was. Henselt condemned her to death for casting that spell. The Kedwenis roasted in their armor, just the same way the Edirnians did. You know what struck me when all hell broke loose? What I found astonishing and even amusing? Going into battle, we sang our Edirnian songs. They intoned their Kedweni hymns to Creve. But when fire descended from the sky, our cries of pain were no different.
War is bad,
we all
guys.
wailed as humans. For an instant, the magnitude of the tragedy brought together our two warring nations.
I still have no idea where the spectral fog came from.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You might be surprised, Prince, but I have more political experience than I'd like.
The famous Geralt of Rivia, invited to the table by Calanth, Foltest's little favourite. I've heard you've even parleyed with the Emperor of Nilfgaard.
Maybe.
Think I'm impressed?
Yeah.
Calanth is dead. Meve curses your name when she hears it. Foltest was murdered before your very eyes, and the Emperor, as I heard it, he thought you insignificant.
Dad, you take that back.
Indeed. You should know that a
Insignificant?
king sometimes needs a hired thug to take care of dirtier deeds. If the thug is naive enough, instead of reaching into his purse, the king buys him with virtuous words, the flash of his rings, pledges of friendship. And when, having done his deed, the thug departs, swaggering proudly like a peacock, the king discreetly giggles. Truly, I never thought you could be so pitiful.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Get out!
Oh, I can't take his blood anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Right? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Actually, if I meditate for a little bit, will he let me back in and talk to me? Is this like the last game? Alright, where are we? Let's try it again. So he
Get out!
wasn't mad before, but as soon as I asked about that, he got very grumpy. I'm trying to help your chick. And this is how you treat me? Whatever, man. Whatever, let's go find the alderman. See, the eternal battle, matter of life and death. Subterranean life, Zoltan. Back to the inn we go. You got these chickens?
What's this? Clad in hues of green, amid shrub.
Okay. There we go. We see the quest on the map.
This place stinks.
One freak bigger than the next.
Peasants now refuse to shovel manure. They dream of fighting, looting.
Slug in between the eyes.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Sorry. Where are my manners?
Okay.
Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all inns along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. A round for everyone! On me!
I'd gladly drink, but Saskia was poisoned and time is of the essence.
How can we help? Speak!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
I don't know, do they?
I've no idea, Skaggs.
But it's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself, in the town's upper quarter.
Ah.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
Will do.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Got
Let's
my
meet at the
gang of
mine's
dwarves! Right? And Dandelion, yeah, he's better than he was in the first game. But that's still not saying much. Especially now that they've given him that hat, and he's got, like, soft, weird-looking chest hair, and his partially open doublet. Dwarves say it, I guess. Right? These dwarves are amazing! They just want to brawl and drink and bone. I mean, if I were another race, I probably would end up being a dwarf. Just because that's, I think, what I am in real life. Is this where we're going? All right, one at a time into the mines.
Gods
I never
above.
finished telling you about the Canary. So, we were working at...
And we go.
And what was...
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergum will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hard.
You and your music, Sheldon.
Keep your pricks in your trousers because you
Canary's
can't
dead.
keep plowing straight ahead all the time. This is legit wisdom here, everybody. I mean, he makes a good point.
Then I heard a squeal and said...
That dwarf is a lover. He is a romancer of the ladies.
Belly full, axe sharpened, and liquor awaits. Ready for battle.
I'm glad this guy
Poor
is
son of a bitch. He almost got away.
poisoned harpy claw. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're basically doing Snow White, but a little different. You know, there have been some liberties taken. Oh, wow, look at... Okay. Hey, Nutrinoff, welcome!
I think I heard something.
They're close.
32 hours in The Witcher 3? Nice! Oh, rot fiends, I remember you guys. I need like an anti-poison thing, I think. Ew! Alright, then they pop when they die, I guess.
Damn carrion. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shit bricks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
Why can't this be my posse in every part of this game? What is this? Alright, let's see. I need potions. What kind of potions do I have? Let's see. Do I have an anti-venom potion? Toxicity 40. Vitality regeneration. Nope. Let's see. What can I make? Formula. Bleed. Poison. I need poison resist. This isn't... Damage plus 10. Resistance to poison. Okay, so Golden Oriole. Wow! 20,000% resistance. $20,000 resistance. We're gonna be Incredible! This is gonna be amazing! Alright, I will be right back. We will drink this potion. And we will go after these poison duders. One moment. Here we go. Death by axe, body spray. Oh, that would be a terrible death. Oh, these stories are great. D&D adventures. Okay, let's do this. Superb heavy leather trousers.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Poison me now! Oh wait, you can't! Is this the breach?
Right. That should do it. I wouldn't mind a drink about now.
Well, we'll take that upper shaft key, why not? But we need the Immortelle. Also, we got something. Balin's journal. Work is going as planned. It seemed our yield will be even greater than anticipated. Moreover, I believe we can squeeze much more from this mine. We'll delve deeper, bring up more wealth, and Vergen will regain its past significance. Ugh, I'm gonna say he probably didn't. And maybe they found a Balrog. Okay, nothing back here except this. Ooh, red meteorite silver sword. Holy cow. Oh, you can light up the mines. Let's get lit. Wait, can we even... Huh. Let's kill some monsters.
Guess they'll never learn.
Yeah, they won't because they're monsters. That was pretty cool. Well, then use the key. Do we have to use the key? Do we have to choose the key? Oh, nice.
I don't want anybody playing hero.
Nobody plays hero but me. It's my game. I am on the title. You try to upstage me, I swear to your dwarven gods. Oh man, there's so many of them.
The miners.
Oh, he's gone all green. Oh, jeez. Yeah. We can't get through this way. Something about the miners. I don't know. Yay! Okay, this is what the key was for. All along. Oh, they are lions.
How many more can there be?
50,000. Light it. And their last bid for damage, they explode themselves. They are courageous little dudes. Should at least acknowledge that much. All right. Well, good luck with good luck with real life Mistaken, and thanks for hanging out.
To arms!
The middle shaft key! We can do the thing! We can go to the middle shaft! Right, let's get out of the way. Cool, there's another one. And what does it say? This morning we discovered small slits in the tunnel walls. The cracks don't seem to be dangerous, but I ordered additional wooden supports placed just to be sure. Rudolf Ferdinand is spluttering. I think he does not enjoy the temperature at this depth. Old Nain Zemenhof claims to hear knocking. I bet he has finally flipped for good. I think we're getting close to a large load, and I've sent for a geologist. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna hit F5. Wait, is this middle load? So it is. Oh wow, the sky's open. Although, oh, it's our buxom beauty. Where are my dudes? I don't know where they've gone. There they are. Darn it! Oh my goodness. Monsters. Monsters everywhere. The legends were true. It's Durin's bane. Too deep we delved and awoke a nameless fear. This is all my fault, so I must try to stop the beast myself. Fly, you fools! That's it. It's Lord of the Rings. What? Oh, do we climb up? No. Huh. And we can't go this way. My potion is gone. But we do have the key to the lower passages. So we've got to go around this way. Oh, there's a monster. Cool. Oh, so this leads off probably to... You know what? I'm gonna make more potion. I'm gonna be responsible. And I'm also going to be responsible and click F5. Ooh, blood on the ground. I'm excited to see what this monster is that they awoke. I hope it's a Balrog.
The medallion again.
We dug too deep.
Get ready.
Yeah, it's totally not the Balrog. The not Rog. The wrong Rog. It's a bull boar. Very different.
Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
I'm gonna take quite a bit of this, Immortelle. Well, I'm just gonna take all that. Well, the mines are clean once more. That was a cool monster. Oh, cool! Well, let's go to the surface. We
Right,
did everything.
Geralt. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
Bros before hoes. Bro. Wait, what? I need to talk to townsfolk.
Okay.
Oh. Indeed, a prison. This won't get confusing in the slightest.
Greetings. Go bump your woman.
Go bump your woman. I would if I could find her. See, maybe... Oh, that's where I was. Huh. What? There's the map. Oh, the innkeeper. So in the inside of the inn is where it is. I gotcha. I gotcha. So if we go around, we should find Kaylin. But maybe not because it's nighttime. So let's meditate. We've got one talent. We should spend it. Quen sign. Deflects damage. Can't say that I care. Sign intensive, but we have to put one in here. Might as well, right? And then I can branch out and increase my cool stuff. The inside, yes. I like this mysterious merchant. He just follows us around. It's pretty cool. Okay, we don't need this. 8 to 11, 9 to 13. Ooh, 14 to 21, jeez. 13 to 18, I need to change out some of these weapons, although these are all common. Superb. Oh, I need to change out my look first before I do this. Clearly. Alright, it's 10 to 12. 13 to 18, 14 to 21. Oh, this is the one I had before. Damage reduction on block, but that's block, right? And I don't really block. Alright, what about my current paints? Heliotrope sign, damage oh, let's change our pants out. Armor enhancement. Burr, burr, burr. Plus 10 to vitality. I think we'll find blue in time. I don't know though, to be honest. Sword upgrade. Oh, that's a permanent upgrade. No, duration 20. Never mind. These don't weigh anything. Cool. So books don't weigh anything. That's nice. Boulevard trophy. Mutagens. Weight is manageable.
Geralt, right? My uncles told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia? Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you. The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on his feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just got to save the town first.
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
Yeah, no.
I really like to wrestle, but
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile.
There we go.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed?
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Then you don't know, do you? He's never seen magic before, it's confirmed. Hey, Babel, welcome! Let's go talk to the innkeeper.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time...
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bits from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Well, Cecil seems to be the person to talk to.
Human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies.
Okay, let's see. Where on my map is Cecil? I'm assuming that's going to be him up there. So I guess we go up and up? We go on the up and up!
I don't know.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way.
Oh, we got stuck on a rafter. Oh, I guess I can't get past the metallurgist's gate. There we go.
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Cool.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Aedirnians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Aedirnians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them,
All that brazen
but I
farting.
need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Eddern at all. We decimated the Dunbanner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kidwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
You captured the Dunbanner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard. You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
Gotta listen to the
From
story.
afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Edirnian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses.
Yeah, so
Then
this is
Selkirk
Braveheart,
stepped out in front
too.
of us. His white armor shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen, and Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pointar the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. Edirn had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
Well, King Demavend is dead now.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarrig. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing, too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated,
Rage
the
and hatred,
scavengers
we've got
came.
it.
They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbled something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
A gauntlet, huh?
Thanks, Cecil. That was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhart claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Here's hoping you have good farts. I mean, that's what I hope. He's got a nice little house, doesn't he? Wait for events to unfold. Oh, with hatred symbolized. That's, that's usually what happens there. Cool, that'll be it for me today. I gotta